Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well, hope you're having a good day and the next day even more magical because today we're starting the Dimash artwork. The video is out, it is right here, and we're starting with the background. So I wanted to definitely do a mixed media background because of the range and just to show, let's say, his abilities being beyond any, let's say, barrier. So I knew that I wanted that kind of background because I just thought it would be the best representation of what his abilities are as an artist. I knew I wanted it to be dark, I knew I wanted it to be mystic and mysterious. And so I thought that that was the best choice to do. I chose a bit of like a blue, purple, pink, like dark or a reddish tone, because it reminded me of galaxy tones, and I thought that was a really nice representation of his alien-like voice, and I thought it was like really identifiable that way. I'm playing around with lighting up the background because his hair and outfit are quite dark, and so I thought that lighting it up would give the chance for him to pop out, as well as for the background to also show some more textures. Let's say I have foil, I have fabrics under there, so they have the chance to actually pop. I played around with ink, with oils, with watercolor paint, and of course with the different material I named beforehand. I had a lot of fun making this because it's been long since I've used oils for an artwork because I was studying for exams and because my Nemophila artwork was not with oils. So I'm revisiting them and I'm pretty happy to be back. I like oils, they're a really nice material. I find it best for skin tones and just skin in general, which is smooth and stuff. I do think that I need to improve on how to make hair, however. Because I need to start giving it a bit more shape. I do think that I achieved a good amount of shape on this hairstyle, on Dimash his hair, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out overall, actually. I just wish I got the eyes a bit better. I feel like they could have been more accurate. I like the nose, and I think the mouth could have been a bit better as well. But I do like it. I think it came really nice and close. The skin is nice, I like it. It seems to have like a close enough like variation of shadows and like complexions of a skin would have. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. So as we go along, you'll see it actually take form. And I would like to start actually mentioning my journey. So I started first of all exploring him because of the suggestion on Patreon. Of course, Patreon picks my next artist as well, which they've already picked. It's going to be a band. I'm not gonna say more. They look really cool and I'm super excited. So if you guys want to be part of picking the next artist, you can go on Patreon, and the next poll will probably be next week. Or next week. It's right before, let's say, the next artist gets finished. I put up a poll and also a list, so you write the new artist that you want to see, and then we vote on which we actually want, and it gets picked. So discovering Dimash, I started off with his SOS not music video, I believe it was the live. I had a lot of fun. It was extraordinary to hear for the first time an artist, a singer that first of all was mainly towards like really deep and really rich vocals, was also very high vocals. Like his range was unbelievable. His opera-like voice was beautiful, which I don't usually hear, especially since I did do a lot of rock before him, even though before that I did have some singers that were close to, let's say, opera style music. I really like when he's both more opera, but also when he gets more relaxed with his voice and we hear more of his chest voice and we actually get to see a bit more like change and development and work being developed. And let's say in his latest song he did in Ikenaide, he did a lot of blending and mixing of vocals. He also did a lot of range. He went from actually like high to rich low to in the middle chest voice, and it was really, really fun and enjoyable, and I really, really had a lot of like a fun time exploring and seeing where he could actually reach and how he would blend and finish and fade each note. Yes, it was just really, really beautiful and very, very satisfying. His voice is very, very satisfying to hear and absorb. It really hits you differently. He has an enormous love to show feeling in his voice. He's also just living through every single performance he does, which is beautiful to see because you also feel it and it reaches you. I love when we have some silent a cappella parts of his. They are beautiful and very, very enjoyable to just observe and just see and hear his voice just echo also through the stage, and once he's faded out, let's say after finishing singing, is beautiful to hear. Yeah, he's overall just a super talented artist. Very, very interesting and fun. And I'm just really, really glad I got to learn about him and discover him. As I said, I want to actually continue him. So on Monday, I will be posting another video of his. I don't know if it's probably going to be a double again. I did mention the 2 songs on another reaction. I think it was the Wednesday reaction, so if you go check that one out, you know the 2 songs I said at the end there. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. At this point in the drawing, I'm actually adding a bit of color into his outfit, since I saw it being a bit too bland and a bit too plain. I added a little bit of a stroke fade purple, light purple, reddish white color, which ended up making it look like little feathers on his outfit. I really, really like those strokes. They're very light and very beautiful. I feel like they are perfect for the outfit, and they give it a lot more character, and he still stands out, but he also blends in with the artwork a lot more, which I like. I don't want him to just pop out, like you can cut him out of the artwork. It shouldn't be that way for any artwork. It looks a bit weird when it's like that. Also for the hair, I started improving it here. I'm starting to work a bit more in the face, giving it a bit more detail, a bit more sharp light parts and dark parts, the under eyes, and a bit more of the shadows he needs. I started sharpening up the nose because the nose wasn't as sharp before, because he has a very, very unique and very slim, but also very dignified. Like you can see clearly how it sharply cuts in the nostrils, and it's very slim coming up. It's a very specific nose, and I wanted to actually achieve the perfect proportions. The lips, I think I could have done a bit better. I think I'm a bit off, but I like how they came out, so I'm keeping them. I don't know what you guys think. You should let me know in the comments. I would love to actually know if you guys agree with how I drew him, if you think he's a bit off. To be honest, I think the eyes could have been a bit better. I think I kind of lost one of them a bit. It's not as accurate, but it's because I think the original image had his hair in front of the eye a bit more than the other part. So in general, his eye just closes a bit, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that was a bit off. I hope that doesn't seem too weird. I don't mind it. I think at the end it doesn't look that bad as I continue to fix it. I'm not actually done with the eyes at this point. I'm still working on them. I also go and work on the hair even more. And I really, really like how I started actually give a bit more shape to the hair, since before it didn't actually have a lot more like shadows. I think now it's ending up with a bit more, let's say, an idea that this is actually hair. I can see strands and things, which I like. I see a bit more detail basically, which I appreciate. And yeah, it looks really, really, really cool. I love that the fabric around just leaves a really interesting texture around him. And he's surrounded by purple and light purple, but also blue and a bit of pink. It's really, really, I think, colors that make him pop out. But also just make him even more mysterious and extraordinary, because he is, let's face it, he is incredible. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I really, really just enjoyed myself making this. It was so much fun and so cool. I hope you like the end result. If you do, you can you can email me if you want the original or actual prints that are basically downloadable. You can download and print them and make them into what you want. But yeah, for now, I'll see you guys next time for the next artist, and I hope you will find them fun as well. Bye bye!